This episode of Dungeons and Dorkheads is brought to you by Green Man Gaming. Head down to the link below to get some fantastic deals on video games and shop with confidence, knowing that every game on this site comes directly from publishers and you get a fantastic deal in the process. Not only that, this video is also brought to you by XSplit. Head down to the other link down there and get in on the fantastic family of products that XSplit has to offer, including XSplit Broadcaster, which is a fantastic program for live streaming, video recording, and even making this video that you're watching right now. Head down to the link below. And let's not forget, this show wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for the great people making Foundry Virtual Tabletop. Head down to the link below. Foundry Virtual Tabletop is perfect for all of your virtual tabletop needs. It's very easy to set up, very easy to mod, very easy to get all of your game systems working, including D&D 1st Edition, D&D 5th Edition, Pathfinder, Fallout Pen and Paper, even Bunkers and Badasses. Head down to the link below and try out Foundry Virtual Tabletop absolutely free. And last but certainly not least, we need to give a big shout out to the folks at ForgottenAdventures.net for their dedication to the craft of map-making assets, virtual tokens, battle maps, Clip Studio brushes, and builder packs, all available on ForgottenAdventures.net. Link down below in the description. Good day to you, dorks, dorkheads, and everyone in between, and welcome to a very special episode of Dungeons and Dorkheads.
Woo! I'm the dork today.
I'm a dungeon.
I'm a head of you all.
Ow. You really took the wind out of my sails with that one. Damn. That was just good.
You could say that they sailed right on by.
I would like to extend a very warm welcome to everyone, starting with our beautiful viewers. Whether you are watching this through the members-only stream or if this is the public episode, welcome. We hope you have a very great time here. I would also like to welcome back to the table Biao. Octopops, who we haven't seen since our Lego one-shot.
I'm here to cause chaos again.
Octi is indeed here to cause chaos again.
Off to go grab pizza.
We would also like to extend a very warm welcome to newcomers, who you may know from our streams, Mystery VTube Theater 3000, Lawler Hicks.
Howdy.
And Czar.
Something ongoing joke about the Costco hot dog.
I'm gonna raise your mic volume real quick.
And one hot dog now.
Is this better?
Tony
Actually,
Stark
yes.
built a Costco hot dog
Okay,
in
good.
a cave with a box of scraps.
With a box
Summon my-
of scrap.
I did.
Summon my funny monkey hunter.
I did.
love-
I will summon your funny monkey when we actually start the fucking game.
So here comes Chunky. He's dead.
That funny monkey.
I will ask B, what is your robot monkey's name?
It doesn't have one. It doesn't deserve one. She hates it. She hates her fucking flying monkey. Look at it. If they could see the monkey, they would understand why.
My least favorite invention ever.
I only use you because you're useful.
Animal
Right.
abuse so early in the game.
It's okay.
I like to imagine that because you gave it sentience, it's actually illegal for you to kill it.
That's the problem, exactly. It's now illegal to kill this monkey, even
This
though I
is gonna
claim
be
it has no
great.
rights.
I would
Prime
also like to
Directive.
extend a very huge thanks to all of our all the awesome things that just came together to make this work. Foundry Virtual Tabletop, we'd like to extend a very big thank you. And whoever came up with the Bar Brawl plugin, and I will explain why we needed this later. Thank you. You're a lifesaver. You saved me hours of work. And I would love to extend a special thank you to, they don't have any social medias, but they are down in the description, Zowzabot, for their remarkable work on all of our ships.
Yes, cool.
They did amazing work. They did fast work. They did unbelievably an amazing good job.
Commissions are open. Go give them money now.
Oh my god, that's actually cool.
Their Fiverr is down in the description, and I know how some people feel about Fiverr, but I can assure you, this guy is really good.
If this is the work that guy does on Fiverr, then that's a good Fiverr.
This is a good Fiverr.
Yeah, this is way too good to be AI generated.
Very cool.
No, he did. All of our ship maps are handcrafted with amazing, loving care, and we're all very, very proud of him. So make sure to head down to the description and give him a big thanks, or even better, commission a D&D map. Send them your business, especially since they're part of my ongoing efforts to work with more Ukrainian artists.
Pog, Slava Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
Give them money. Do it now.
Give them your money.
We're no longer asking.
This is a demand.
This is a demand and a threat.
We'll keel haul ya.
I don't know how effective a keel haul will be in space.
It'll probably be fine. If you drag them over a gravity well, yeah, you can do it.
Look, air exists. Air resistance exists. It's gonna be fine.
No,
Go fast enough.
it's the little alien barnacles that get stuck to the bottom of the ship that are gonna kill you at that point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are in the movie canon. I would also like to extend a thank you to the guy who uploaded the PDF of the $300 Treasure Planet reference book.
Whoa.
It has been a fantastic reference guide for this. Getting the flavoring right and all that other great stuff. So with that, I think that's all the thanks that we need to give. So I think we're ready to jump in. I would like to open this with a quote, because an old cyborg once told us to keep on shining. We're here to do just that. It is the third solar age. We're here in the aftermath of the Third Procyon War and what we now call the Ironclad Crisis. Thanks to the valiant efforts by the Imperial Navy, complete chaos has been averted and order has been restored, allowing colonization and trade to resume throughout the galaxy. But even peacetime has its dangers, some natural, and some decidedly less so. For where there are merchants, there are also pirates, always keen to take that which is not theirs. Our story takes us to Callahan's Pass, a vital trade route that bypasses the Callian Abyss. In recent months, ships that sail through here have been raided by the notorious Captain Blackstar, a man as infamous as he is elusive. Your naval squadron, under the command of Captain Willman, has been given the task of scouring the region to locate and bring an end to Blackstar's free reign over this valuable trade route. You are ordered to take him, dead or alive.
Now that's a fucking hook. Yes.
Thank you.
That's a fucking hook.
Captain Willman, not tremendously experienced, commanding a squadron, has opted for the split-up approach and has assigned you this region. to explore the asteroids and look for any trace of the notorious Captain Blackstar. So, how does the party wish to go about this?
Yep, those are rocks, and they are
We did it,
certainly in
we're free.
space.
Who has the
I'm on a
helm?
ship. It's just like in my storybook.
Right, so you guys will have total access to this screen and the screen for the RLS Shrike. This will become very important when we actually go into combat, by the way. At your disposal are 6 deckhands who you can order to do whatever you want. Fire guns, man the rigging, reload.
These will be important.
These will be important. These are your, let's call them, disposable crewmen.
They're not disposable. I'm in charge of them.
Alright.
Okay, most of them are disposable.
You heartless robot, you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My creator did not give me a heart, so I'll take yours instead.
Ooh.
If I only had a
Well.
brain. Oh, wait, that was the scarecrow.
Nah, the literal, actual Tin Man.
I hope it's not tin though. Holy shit.
Tin Man with the...
Maybe the worst metal choice actually.
With that smug goddamn grin on your face.
I'm wrought iron. I was made cheaply and efficiently.
And yet you have more abilities than one would think.
Exactly, because I am extremely, extremely aftermarket changed. I am decked out with a lot of shit.
Right.
Speaking of decks, do we know what this, I've already forgotten the name of the person that we're chasing after, but do we know what their crimes are? Or will be?
Murder in the first degree.
Like,
Murder
to the
in
end.
the second
Well,
degree.
I just
I mean,
explained
what-
that
High
he's
larceny.
been...
In the third degree.
Treason.
What's a little bit of murder between friends?
He's been raiding merchant ships that have been passing through this region of space.
Ah, yes, the Kriegsmarine.
What? No.
Kriegsmarine.
So, we are to capture a raider
kill.
of ships. Or kill.
Dead or alive.
Probably kill.
I demand kill.
I prefer that we do
It's-
not kill them.
The murder
A
bot has
warrant is
spoken.
out for his arrest.
It's easier if we just do the easier way.
Kill.
Whatever that may be.
Kill murder.
I did give you guys stun ammo.
That's true.
None of my weapon systems are non-lethal.
Whoa. It's hardcore.
My creators did not give me a non-lethal option.
I will have to murder you.
You just dumped it in the trash the second it was passed to him.
That's what you get for jaywalking.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
Slaps my monkey. Why can't you be more like him?
You have 20 seconds to comply.
Right. So
I saw you drop a banana peel. Exterminate! Exterminate!
right. So I will give a few explanations here. You have been assigned the command of this Stinger-class torpedo boat. If you mouse over the icon, you can see all of its various ship systems, torpedo tubes 1 and 2, your deck gun, your sail, engine, and rudder health. The Stinger-class torpedo boat is a small vessel. It is classified as a small ship, but it has the movement, speed, and maneuverability of a longboat, which is slightly faster.
It's also a humanoid.
This token, yes, is classified as a goddamn humanoid because I didn't know what I was doing for the first boat.
It's okay. There aren't any others.
But for the second, third, fourth, and fifth boats, I knew exactly what I was doing.
There's nothing out here. Don't worry.
I can probably.
We can change that.
Who's at the helm?
Myself, me, and I.
Perfect.
I'm on the guns.
Captain.
At this point, I would suggest that we split up, gang, but something tells me that splitting up
There
in the
you
middle
go.
of space is a terrible idea.
We've already split from the main strike force. What do you mean?
Just as
Oh,
planned.
yeah.
I've updated it. It's no longer a humanoid. We did it.
Wait, you can
Nice.
do
Go
that?
ahead.
Yeah. You can make
Let's
a
go
species
ahead.
for it. A boat.
A boat. Okay.
I say orient yourself forward between the rocks.
I think we should explore this vaguely tuber-shaped asteroid.
We need a reminder. Who's
Probably.
the captain?
You the captain?
Delora is the captain.
I've sworn. Oh, okay. That's how that works. You can make multiple pings now.
We have jobs.
Yeah, I did a lot of really great work with the walls in this map.
We will
so-
see.
If no one has any complaints, I'm going to be steering us towards the potato-shaped space rock.
Don't get me
Okay.
killed, Captain. I will be sad. Never mind.
Do what
It's
you
okay.
will. I am literally
can't
just
die.
busy with
I don't-
monkey.
I can't promise anything.
Conqueror
And
is
the
not programmed to die. His
Yeah, Conqueror fears death as much as something that doesn't live.
During the last
just
war,
remember-
his brain was replaced by an AI chip taken from a coffee machine. As a result, he is totally impervious to pain.
1, 2.
That's not
3,
fair.
4, 5, 6. For some-
If I remember correctly, you could expend one tile of movement to turn the ship 45 degrees.
Oh, shit. Okay, so it's actually 9, not 10.
Yeah, we
Yeah, you
actually
can't-
we have an entire section on movement. Let me highlight it for you.
Use up the. Okay, you use
Yeah,
turning.
ships do not turn on a dime.
Yeah.
Unless
so
you are
let's-
stopped.
Okay, so in that case, we'll use 1 to move to face galactic west, I suppose. And
Yes.
Galactic West.
No, that's perfect.
believe
I
our-
love that.
Our ship can move. I mean, if you orient it against the supermassive black hole that's in the center of our particular galaxy, that makes a lot of sense.
No, it's
Anyway,
perfect.
yeah.
I love it. Go for it.
Uh,
The game operated the same way.
Okay, and I believe that we can move 10 tiles, so we're going to go ahead and move very closely towards the potato-shaped asteroid.
Okay.
I like the fact that the stars are actually moving around in space on this map. That's really cool.
That's a new effect that we added. Yeah,
1.
I'm glad you liked
Should
it.
we
Two,
also mention the fact
3.
that as part of the movement, they can turn 45 degrees?
It's not letting me turn the token itself 45 degrees is the problem. How did you do that?
You could do
Control. And then scroll wheel.
You could also do
Oh,
like when you do
scroll
a
wheel.
diagonal on a D-pad, do
Okay.
multiple arrow keys at once.
There we go. So I think this was 3 movements so far. So 4.
5,
So
6.
if you,
6.
yeah, 6.
Good.
All right. 7.
Don't hit the rock.
I'm just looking around the side.
One of your deckhands calls out, "Careful, helmsman!"
Who's on the crow's nest right now? If they have a personal name?
I don't think anybody is in the crow's nest.
Oh.
I
I
need,
don't
to,
think
that's
so.
kind of important
I need a real quick check if you have a crow's nest. Nope.
because Delora has
We
clearly
really
done
should
it.
have a crow's nest.
You don't have a
Or at
crow's
least some
nest.
vantage
Probably.
point.
We have a mast, but no crow's nest.
You have a spotter in the form of Czar, how do I
This
pronounce your
is-
character name?
Heckless.
You have a spotter in the form of Techless.
Techless, do you see anything on the other side of this potato so we don't get run into any nasty surprises?
Nay, Captain.
All right, carry on, then, helmsman.
You are the helmsman.
Wait, carry.
Yes.
Anyway,
carry on,
yes.
helmsman. Oh wait, that's me.
She says to herself.
Who's driving this boat?
Felissa mutters to herself, "It was this or prison. It was this or prison."
Delora casually takes her eyes off of the front of the ship to marvel that the asteroid does in fact look like a giant space potato.
Which one are you pointing at?
The one over here.
The pink one. The one
We're
that
going-
very clearly.
Personally, I
looks
think
of
this one's
space
more
potato.
potato-like, but
We're
I
going
don't know,
to
dude.
come about and face galactic north. Over here, and I guess this would be movement 8.
Yep. 9.
We got about
10.
2 more clicks of movement now. Around the space potato.
This is full speed too, isn't it?
Yes.
Mhm.
Just whip around that sucker.
Nothing on the other side of the space potato, it appears. So that ends our movement, I believe.
Okay.
I feel like we're in a giant suit.
Now go again.
What do you mean now? Go again.
Nothing's
Seeing
happened.
There
Seeing
are
absolutely-
currently no other ships moving in the turn order.
Enemy movement.
Oh yeah, it's true.
So you say.
I
Yeah,
do
we haven't
say.
found anything in the fog of war, so
We continue moving forward then.
You'll keep going until you find something in the fog of
1,
war.
God
2.
of boy.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my God! It's coming right at us.
that's a rock.
That's a rock.
That is indeed a rock.
We're
Oh,
going
oh,
to
asteroid
get as
belt
close
right
as possible to this ocarina-shaped asteroid without actually hitting the asteroid.
He's finding
The
various.
fuck's an ocarina?
It's the instrument
wait.
that Link plays in Ocarina of Time.
Are we on 9
Yeah.
or 10? Sorry, I lost track. I lost count.
It's fine. You don't
Okay.
really need to keep track of the movement until you actually enter combat.
All right.
Yeah.
So now we're hugging the asteroid close enough to not actually collide with the asteroid, but to like pretty much her hugging the asteroid without crashing into the asteroid. more or
One
less.
of your deckhands is looking at you like, why are you flying so close to them?
Helmsman, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Of course. I say with my 18 charisma and extremely high bullshitting skill.
They say as they have never once driven a boat in their entire life.
Literally. See, okay.
This.
Alright,
Delores
I don't
doing her
remember in
best
any
to
of my stories us crashing into anything, Helmsman, but I'll trust you.
I can fix it probably.
Would our
Be fine.
captain ram us onto the rocks? No. I'm
No.
sure not. At least
Of
not
course not.
intentionally. And that's enough for me. Because I'm programmed not to kill any of you.
Yet.
Yet.
My character, so Teclis backflips over to you and pokes you, and he's like, "So how does the programming?"
I have a synthetic brain,
2.
and
Whoa,
I
can I
can be
see
hooked
it?
up. Of course, and I
3.
pop open my head gasket, and there's just like just a
Whoa.
bunch of wires and shit.
He's too afraid to touch it.
Please don't touch
5.
it. You could make me not walk anymore, and I kind of need to walk.
So which one do I cut?
Preferably none of them.
Okay.
But if
You
you
know, I
had to-
should have
if-
made my character younger, so he could have just been like actually a little younger than the character of the film.
I think I made this map too big.
I mean, to be fair, I'm like 5, so
Teclis, are you sure you don't see anything out there?
Teclis is looking in my brain.
Delora rolls her eyes and decides to kind of just not quite so not violently enough to throw anyone off the ship, but just enough to nudge to angle the ship in such a way as to hopefully get Teclis's attention. Like the ship literally
I don't
sort
see
of like
anything.
swerves.
Only rocks.
my documentation.
Big
on
rocks.
my documentation on the torpedo boat says you can do that. It's a fast and maneuverable little fucker.
You could turn that bitch upside down if you wanted to.
But please
That
don't.
sounds like
Is
a
there gravity in
challenge.
space?
But please
think I'm
don't.
gonna- I
We
think
have
I'm going to try and
artificial
do that.
gravity generators. It's okay. It's okay.
We're gonna do a fucking
Yeah.
Star Fox on
You know
this
what you're-
tonight. Gonna do a
Expend
loop up in here.
movement to do a barrel roll.
My
Do a
character's
barrel.
gonna act more childlike because I think that fit his character.
Is that a rock?
Sounds great. 2.
It's a rock?
It glows.
Yes, you spot, it's at this moment, Techless, you spot the rare and elusive magic boulder.
Magic boulder off the starboard bow.
Sailors have long spoken of the rare and elusive magic boulder.
Magic boulder.
They
Yeah.
also have a note in various star charts and manuals and astronomer guides to never touch the magic boulder.
You guys want? Hey, Captain. I think we should be the first ones to touch the magic boulder.
Techless, I agree wholeheartedly. Our Dolores says, her eyes shining a little too brightly for someone who's supposed to be a serious captain.
My perfectly logical robotic brain indicates to me that there is no such thing as magic. Therefore, there are no consequences to touching a rock.
I'm gonna fling my goddamn monkey at that rock, I swear.
It just clanks.
Just clanks against the magic boulder. It is Techless. It is at this moment you spot another ship
Oh,
way
crap.
out there in the distance.
Why is it still moving forward?
Captain, ship, 2:00.
Is it our man or woman? or they, them?
They have spotted you
They've seen us, Captain.
Oh
and
boy.
are now turning towards you.
Did we recognize the ship?
Golly gee boy howdy.
Ready the guns, Captain?
Spotter, look at the thing. Get some
Are they?
information on
What's
the
their
fucking thing.
flag?
It's
Captain, are they? are they-
Techless, make an observation check.
All right, give me an observation. Do you mean investigation?
You mean perception?
Perception?
B,
Holds gun to your head, you
B,
mean
we
perception?
argued about this last
Holds
night.
gun to
What
your head,
actually
you mean
would this
perception?
be? Yeah, it'd probably be perception.
So you're trying.
Perceive.
Yes, exactly. You're trying to perceive a thing.
Me and
Off in
B
the
argued about
distance.
this last night. Make me a
Fucking-
perception check. Depending on how high it is, you will get various details on the ship.
Roll good.
Nice.
Holy crap, yeah,
You rolled
okay.
great.
So the first thing you notice is that they sail under the black flag, the Jolly Roger. You're also able to make out the name, the Dahlgren. The type of ship, this is a sloop with one mast. Notably, the loadout of this ship sports 5 guns, 1 forward medium laser cannon, and 2 light laser cannons on each side.
Captain, it's a sloop. The Dungren pirates.
And so
One
it's
mast,
come
laser cannon.
and
They
so
don't
it's
look-
come to this.
They are
They don't look
also
friendly, Captain.
notably sailing towards you. I need the party to roll initiative.
Whoa.
Ooh. I need to open the character sheet.
Just double check my monkey.
All right, I need
so
a.
initiative. Where's initiative?
Okay, so if
There's
you're
no
looking,
combat encounter in your currently viewed scene.
if you're looking at your character sheet,
Holy
Oh!
shit.
wow.
Found it.
Okay, where is it so that I can remember
Holy
where
shit.
it is?
It's left of your
18.
AC.
Oh, 21.
It
Oh my
is?
god.
Wow, a 13, amazing.
It is. Wait,
Damn! Look at all these scores.
Jesus
wanted to
Christ,
tell you
guys!
really
Okay.
Better than in
And
D&D,
now
like, rolling
the
ones.
enemy ship will roll. Oh, what?
All right.
I mean, they spotted you, but you got the frickin' jump on them. Okay, so the way this works is, during the round, any of you can expend ship movement or fire any of the guns as long as they are in range.
Minimum range of our guns
Uh,
compared to theirs.
So, your torpedoes will fire up to 20 tiles, so, yeah, that's
Holy
definitely in range. Your torpedoes are a long-range weapon. You're a very specialized ship. The Lancer will only do 4 to 6, so about there. Now, the thing about your Lancer is it will do double damage against their sails.
Oh, I see.
What's the range of my? Okay, if the ship's weapons aren't out of range, probably my weapons are out of range too. Okay.
No.
So, well, here's actually the good question that should be stated. Each block on this map, how far is it? Is it 30 feet?
That is considered
60
one
feet?
tile.
30 feet's one tile?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay. So,
Like that's one tile, 2 tile, 3 tile, 4.
Is it?
We're working off of this system that Foundry has in place. I wanted to do an entire Foundry module, but that didn't pan out.
it's a big pain in the ass. Trust me, this is better.
Okay.
Pog.
Right.
Hold
So,
it within, like holding it within the system, it's fine.
beginning top of the round, Techless. What do you wish to do?
No, someone got 20. I'm not at this top.
I'm seeing you have a 23.
You have
I
a
rolled
23.
a
Oh,
natural.
right,
I rolled
okay.
a natural 20, Hunter.
I'm seeing Techless has a 23.
Oh.
Denied.
Let me
Fail.
check.
Actually, that's a good question.
Yeah, their initiative is +4. They rolled high, and
Yeah.
they ended up with a 23. They go first.
So my natural.
What's the range of my musket?
The range of your laser musket is 200 feet. You would basically have to be here in order to hit them with that.
Okay.
200
Oh.
feet, but each tile's 30.
How much is the tile?
30
Please?
feet.
You're not really supposed to use your handheld weapons in this instance.
Sure you
Are you-
can. Snipe the captain. It'll be funny.
I mean, if you want to try and
Oh my
snipe the
God.
captain,
Yes.
he
Hey, snipe the captain so we can just
So-
loot the ship instead of destroying it.
from this distance, you're gonna be rolling with disadvantage, and his AC is gonna be really high because. Let me pull up the schematics for the Dahlgren real quick.
Do it, no balls.
Yeah, it's not.
Uh,
so that musket doesn't have a scope on it or anything, does it? You're just
Actually, the
free-aiming
captain's
this
at the helm. Also, yeah, your musket does not have a scope, so, I'm just gonna say you're probably gonna miss.
shit? You're freeballing this. Fuck it.
Do we
I wanna
want
kill
to
him.
be the ones who fire first, though? In this encounter?
I mean, they're
Uh,
pirates. They don't have rights.
They are
They're heading
literally
towards,
sailing
They
towards
are
you,
literally
and
pirates. I don't care for their lives.
I will tell you, they are sailing towards you, and their guns are coming to bear.
As this conversation is going on, Delora just starts sweating like crazy.
Never been in a fight before, Captain.
Listen, as an ex-convict, I agree with the law, and the law says I have no rights. So
As
Why should
you
they?
are arguing
Put my
that,
hands on.
We make our own rights.
Captain's shoulders to reassure her.
as you are arguing about this, the Dahlgren continues to sail towards you. Do
just
something.
take the shot.
Or I will
I'm good going the bird.
Do something, or I will continue
I
to
demand
cheat.
to use the cannon.
I'm going to the crow's nest.
You don't have a crow's nest.
Hit the fucking button, I swear to God.
Okay, so
All right, I'm gonna be at this gun.
Let's please shoot out their sails so that we may loot the
okay,
ship.
so
You know,
I'm gonna shoot a
um,
torpedo.
anyone in the party can order any of the guns to fire, and I do mean any of them. Like, if you have, like, an entire broadside's worth of cannons, you can just fire all of those immediately.
What are
Captain,
weapons again?
do we
Do we
fire
go in?
torpedoes?
You have 2 torpedo tubes and a Lancer deck gun.
Do we go in turn order or what?
All right.
You do go in turn order.
Yeah, it's turn order.
Okay. So it'll be you
Captain,
first,
issue
Teklos.
orders. Fire
Go ahead.
torpedoes. You have it, Captain.
Try and aim their torpedoes towards their propulsion systems. We need to question these so-called pirates.
Now, are you aiming for the engine
In
or
the
the
water.
sail?
Hitting the sail with a torpedo sounds like a really, really bad idea. So let's go for the engines.
Okay.
Hit the engines, Captain, for sure. Fire.
Okay,
How do
so
I?
Can I turn the ship to face the... or...
You're gonna need to.
There you go.
So how do I issue? How do I tell the ship to do things?
So for your torpedoes, I don't actually have it statted out. So what we are going to do is, let me see. What's your regular bonus on the laser musket?
Oh, let me.
What would your
see.
plus normally be on the laser musket?
Let me check.
Because this is long-range weaponry, and
Holy crap, the raising your hand feature actually works on this one.
I believe it's a plus. Let me check. It is a 1d20 plus 4 plus 3.
1d20 plus 4 plus what?
It's a plus 9.
So you would roll a 1d20 plus 9. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And you could add a plus 1 to that because the
Oh, my bad.
torpedoes are also homing.
26. 26.
26. Okay. Yeah, that hits. How many torpedoes did you actually? You have to fire once per torpedo tube. How many torpedoes are you firing?
Should I roll for the other one as well?
You can. Are you firing both torpedoes?
Yes.
Then you have to roll for both torpedoes because they're each separate guns.
Okay, so one is one's 15, one is 26.
All right, the second one misses. The first one hits. Go ahead and roll damage. That's 8d10.
Got it.
It's a fucking torpedo. 44 damage to the engine.
Playing Warhammer now.
Yikes.
No, we don't use
Okay,
D10.
so
We don't use D10. We use D6.
That's minus 44 equals, wow. All right, you basically knock off one of their drive cones, and they only got one drive cone left. They're kind of limping now.
Oh, I see.
Get me in close, Captain. I
Delora-
want to see the death in their eyes.
Patience, my metallic friend. Delora breathes a sigh of relief as she sees that the ship has been is now suitably crippled. Let's go.
Oh, it's
Boarding
still
party,
moving. That
get-
engine is still up.
Yeah, they still have guns, right?
Oh,
And a lot of their speed comes from their sails, too.
oh, damn it! I did not think this through.
Taking the engine down does hurt their guns, though.
It does.
So this is still good. It's just
taking
we're not in the clear.
Bringing down the engine means that they now roll with disadvantage. You haven't taken it down yet.
Getting
Still
there.
good.
And depending on if you also hit the sail, it'll reduce their speed to 0. Also,
Even better. So, is that the end of Czar's turn, or
So,
myself and Octopops actually rolled the same? So, how do we determine who goes first?
you could
Higher.
work it out amongst yourselves.
No,
You want to go first?
Generally
Also,
speaking, it's higher dex goes first.
Also, real quick,
Oh.
one minor detail that I neglected to point out. When you hit a subsystem, half of the damage applied to that subsystem also goes to the main ship health.
Oh,
So, like, their main health bar just lost 22.
You can hover over it
Oh.
and see how tiny that is.
okay. I didn't do that much.
Oh, hey, good. That's a lot of damage for the engine, though.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Engines
cut
are
that health
bad.
bar in half!
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah, but now
Well,
we
we
don't
need
have
both
two. We don't
torpedoes.
have torpedoes.
Yeah, it's gonna take 5 turns for those torpedoes to reload. Unless... Now, you can use... The rest of the party, you can use an action to eliminate a turn off of that.
What's the range on our forward gun?
Not
Your
much.
deck gun has 4 to 6 tile range.
Okay.
Yeah, 1,
Yeah,
2,
okay,
3,
okay.
4, 5, 6.
I guess I'll be helping reload. When it's
And
my turn.
Meanwhile, Delora is going to gently turn the ship in the direction of the magic rock in an attempt to, a broadside, or get the ship into broadsiding.
You don't
We
have
any
broadside
broadside
cannons.
guns.
Yeah,
we
we
don't
just
have any
have the forward
broadside cannons.
torpedo.
Fuck. Oh, this is gonna be much harder.
Yours is a very specialized long-range boat.
Can we? Oh my gosh, we could.
Close, I want to hit him with my sword.
I mean,
So,
you could-
wait, can we? This is a terrible idea, and I don't think my character is mean enough to suggest this, but I just had. What if we catapulted our robot friend onto the enemy ship?
What if you
Boarding.
did a drive-by for your Lancer?
Captain, aborting
You have the
action.
movement speed.
That's true. You're right. We could actually just.
So, like, just do a drive-by, then duck behind a rock or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like over this way.
That's so like for context, that's kind of how this ship is designed to operate because it's so quick.
Yes.
Where
It's an
you
ambush.
kind of
It's a quick hit-and-run ship, and then you hide and reload your torpedoes for, God knows how long.
However
Yeah.
long.
All right.
And if we get
Sounds-
behind them, they'd have to turn around. I don't know.
I'll be right
Yes,
back.
they would have to turn around.
In that case, we're going to go ahead and go galactic south, or face galactic south.
No, Captain, let me kill them.
Patience, my metallic friend.
Damn
You'll
it!
get to kill something, I'm sure. Not if I don't say that. And-
soon, I'm gonna malfunction.
This is new. I mean, so Delora, seeing that we successfully fucked up their engines, is going to
Skew the engine, yeah.
turns the ship towards galactic south. While the crew presumably starts reloading the torpedoes, and we're gonna head. So how we can drive?
All right, so you
Can't we do-
used 1 tile of
Yeah,
movement
one.
to turn the ship 45 degrees, so you can go 9 more.
So up to here.
I think it's about here. They're within range of your Lancer.
4. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Unfortunate. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Zip. And we can make another. So we turn to the other side. That would be 5, right?
The Lancer's on a pivot. You don't need to turn the ship.
Oh, that's very convenient.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna hit them with the Lancer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what would your attack roll plus normally be?
+3.
Okay, so you'll be rolling a 1d20 plus 3 in order to hit it.
Okay.
And I assume you're hitting the sail?
Yep, we're gonna keep going after their propulsion systems, so we'll start with this. We'll do the sails next.
Okay. Make that attack roll.
17.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll, let's see here, 4d4.
44.
So that's 10, double up to 20. Yeah, good hit on the sail. You can see a couple of fires starting up over there
Pod.
in their sails. From this distance, you can kind of hear them yelling, "God, buckets! Put out that fire!"
Ah,
They don't even have a hose.
I hear the screams of men. Ah!
We still have movement on our ship, right?
You do.
Alright, so the Shrike will now. So Delora gives a smirk and then moves the Shrike, positions the Shrike to hide behind conveniently this potato chip shaped rock.
Okay, so that's gonna be 1, 2 to turn, and then 3. That would put you at a 45 degree.
I think it's the end of my turn.
Okay. Felicette, you're up. Did you want to do anything, or were you reloading?
Yeah, I'm reloading.
Okay, so you're reloading one of those torpedo tubes, or is Conqueror also reloading? Conqueror, what were you doing on your turn?
I was gonna attempt a boarding action, but okay.
Upsetty.
Okay, so
I'm mad!
are you reloading the other
teleportation
torpedo
relay?
tube?
I mean, if we were in like a lot closer, I could teleport you, but not right now.
Are we reloading the other torpedo tube?
I don't want to.
I'm gonna reload one.
Okay, this was supposed to be an exercise in coordination, and everybody has to make the ship run properly, but you're being uncooperative.
Whatever, I'm ordering the crew to get the other one.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Nobody needs to be on the sails right now. Nobody needs to be on rigging.
Okay.
We can have like 3 guys go and reload the other tube.
3 guys!
Yeah.
Get the reloading assholes.
There's
Okay.
6 deckhands.
Okay, so now instead of 5 turns, you brought it down to 4. Felice, you were also reloading. That brings us to the Dahlgren's turn. It's gonna come about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 to bring its portside guns to bear. So these are light laser cannons, and they are rolling with a +2 to hit. That's a miss.
Shoop the Whoop goes straight over the A1's head. so I
Yeah,
imagine.
you see 2 cannon shots fly overhead. Complete miss.
Wait, what's the Shrike's AC?
The Shrike's AC is 18
Okay.
because it's a fast and agile little bugger.
That's fair.
Yeah. That will bring an end to the Dahlgren's turn. Teclis, you're up.
I think SAR said they had to go do something.
We'll circle back, I guess?
Hopefully they're back soon.
I heard an O. That's our
Meow.
fucking.
Circle back, I guess. This is a very experimental combat system, and we're reining it in anyway. Conqueror, you're up.
How many feet are we to the ship?
Actually, if you wanted to come about, you could hit him with another Lancer, because the Lancer only takes 1 turn to reload.
I'm just thinking, if we're within 90 feet, I could teleport Conqueror over there.
We
You are not within 90 feet. Hell no.
Within 90 feet.
3, 6. Technically we are. Yeah,
Alright.
technically we are.
You're looking at the length of the Shrike, for example. The Shrike itself is... Oh, that's 100 feet long. So you would basically have to be next to this ship in order to board.
Yeah, Felicette
Aw, come on!
I have the movement to get over there. It's fine. Then I could just let me just double check my fucking
I'm
warp.
turning this ship around!
Checking my warp solution.
Okay,
Yeah, I just have to see within range. And
did
then-
you want to control it, or am I doing it because it goes faster if I do it?
I don't know how to control it, so yeah.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, just to turn it. 4.
I still
5,
don't
6,
understand why
and
you're
7.
saying that we have to expend the whole square movement for 45.
So that's 6 right there. If anybody wants to fire the gun at this point, Conqueror.
So how far is that jump to get from there to there?
Well, apparently Flissette is teleporting you, so...
Look, my teleport has a range of 90 feet. This could have... and you said these blocks are like 30? So
From this distance, yes, you can teleport.
I think I'm just stuck on, like, how long is a tile?
I will add a provision that...
However long it needs to be.
Okay, look, I will add a provision later of... Any boarding action requires 2 ships to be right next to each other. Teleport or no teleport.
I just have to look. I just need eyesight. It's fine.
You're telling me that I can't use the jump spell to jump between space and get onto the ship from far away?
You could do that to board.
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
the
Like,
jump jets don't work like that.
I can jump like 90 feet.
Conqueror, are you boarding? Yes or no?
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay. Let me set it up for you. So is it... Well, actually, this is his turn to board. So, against all odds, we're boarding the Dahlgren.
Against
Conqueror's
all odds? What
boarding
are you
the
talking about? I
Dahlgren.
need to wrestle control of this ship.
I really thought you were gonna blow this one up.
Did you not hear Conqueror 25,000 times?
Dahlgren
I wish to board
activated!
them.
Look, here, Hunter.
And you were gonna
I gotta-
land right about there.
I just imagine the robot kind of just backfisting Delora out of the helm's ship, or out of the helm's position, shoving the
No, literally.
turning-
I just like
turning-
shove you aside and like throw the thing around.
throw the entire ship around.
Yeah.
Before we know, we're right next to the ship.
Yeah.
Is he gonna wait to be teleported, or is he just gonna use jump?
I'm teleported. Don't you worry. I'm here.
Okay,
And
I'm on the ship.
Yeah, you're on.
congrats.
So
So
token this scene, which gives you visibility.
you will
to the
get 1 turn of surprise action, whatever you want to do, and then they all roll initiative.
Perfect. Let's see what to do.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi.
You're on deck.
Oh, I don't.
I know
have
what I'm
visibility, right?
Okay.
All right.
Oh, we
I'm gonna
boarded, I
activate
see.
my jump jets.
Yeah.
Techless, you just see, you basically see Delora with a bleeding nose, kind of staring at or crawling up, looking over the side of the ship, which is currently jammed into another ship.
Sweetheart, what
Okay, so
happened
here's
to
what's
you?
gonna happen. I'm gonna activate my jump jets,
Okay.
and I'm going to jump the distance here.
Jesus Christ, Conqueror. Okay.
Yeah.
If only I could see the map.
Yeah, if only.
You have to board in order to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Can I
jump
shoot at
that distance,
Okay.
land right there next to this, who I'm presuming is the captain and is currently helming the ship.
Yep, you got it.
And I'm gonna scream in his face.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I almost,
Scream in his face.
I almost stood out of my fucking.
And I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
Let's see, intimidation. Wow, my intimidation skill's terrible. And away we go.
In before crit fail.
Not bad.
Not terrible. Amazing.
Okay.
Wow.
So he notes you immediately because you just jumped the length of his fucking ship, and he's like, all hands repel boarders, and he's freaking terrified.
All hands repel boarders. He just.
As a side note, help!
He leans in real quick. He's like,
I was hoping you'd say that.
So he is frightened. All attacks against you are at disadvantage, and he can no longer move towards you. Which, I mean, that doesn't really matter at this point, so, where do we go from here?
Okay, so, with one round of surprise actions, I think it's time for me to roll initiative again.
Yes, everyone on this boat now rolls initiative, and you are removed from the initiative count on your home ship.
Yeah, on the Shrike. Yeah, all right. All right, rolling initiative.
Oh wow, you could have multiple initiatives.
My God.
Another
What?
Natural 20.
Again?
I'm telling you, dude, the red dice.
He rolled pretty good, too. Oh my god, what?
Wow, red dice do roll higher.
And this poor son of a gun over here rolled a 7.
Player advantage, bro. It's a thing.
Alright, it is not the ship's turn.
Yeah, that's fine. So we're good. You guys can turn. You guys can go back to the Callahan.
So we go back over to Callahan. Teclis, we skipped you, but you're up now.
I want to first hug, Lost, what's your character's name?
Delora.
I want to hug Delora, and then who can I see to shoot out on the other ship?
Here, hang on.
Okay, they're pretty close. He should definitely be able to
No, he can hit him from this distance, absolutely, and I have a solution for that. I'm gonna put you here, so that you can actually see what's going on the Dahlgren.
Okay. You give me a moment. Okay.
So, yeah, from this distance, you can start sniping.
I want to shoot... Who's the captain?
The captain is the one right next to Conqueror.
Oh, I see.
The one who I am currently in the process of tearing a new asshole.
Where's our ship in... Okay, give me one moment. Let me...
Your ship is more or less in spitting distance.
Yeah.
In what direction relative to this other ship?
Right around where you're standing.
Okay.
That's why I put you
want
there.
to shoot this guy.
Which one?
This ugly son of a gun.
Oh man, you're gonna hit Pete.
Yeah.
All right,
Pete, you're ugly.
make that attack.
Roll these.
So that's
Damn.
That's +9. Oh no, so that must... If that's a... What?
7, 8, 9. Yeah.
it's 16
Yeah, okay.
hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
Okay, how do I roll damage?
There's a damage button right there that you could hit.
Give me one... Where? Weight, quantity, charges...
No. Okay, so if you go back to the chat messages screen and scroll all the way down to the bottom,
Where's the chat messages screen?
it's the one all the way to the left.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah, the one where all the numbers are.
Then you scroll all the way down, and you should see the laser musket there. You have the button to roll an attack roll, and the button to roll damage.
Right, give me one moment. Let me figure this. Fuck, that's not a macro. That's a...
Just hit the damage button.
I don't have the fucking chat set up.
Roll 2d8.
I have players, I have hotbar, and that's it.
Roll 2d8, big man.
I don't...
Okay.
Here,
That's your
let me do
damage.
it.
Okay.
So that's a 7.
Plus
Yes.
4. What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for your Dex mod.
Yes.
Ah.
All right,
Dude, you got a fucking huge Dex mod. What the hell?
Will you be doing anything else? You do have extra attack.
Oh, I want to use stun rounds, first of all.
Oh, shit. So it's non-lethal damage then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can say that you loaded those before combat started, so you still have an extra attack and a bonus action.
Conqueror did not.
I'm going to fire eat again, if possible.
Okay, yeah, no, that's totally possible.
That
You have to make an
is-
attack roll again.
Oh, right, yeah, so D20 plus 4, got it. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
God.
natural
Oh,
fucking 20. So, dice is doubled.
So 4d8s. Okay.
Yep.
That's a 12. Not great.
Wow. 4d8 plus 4 turned out as 12 damage.
Yeah.
He's not looking great over there.
Then next thing I'm gonna do is take cover behind the map.
Take cover behind the what?
The mast?
Not the mast. Just take cover, I suppose.
Yeah, that's legit. Okay, so, that's your turn. Delora.
Like Daddy
Said
Tom.
BRB.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah.
Felice.
However, I do want to shoot at them because they're so close, and I do have a bonus action that's free to shoot with, so
Felice,
yes.
you, what are you doing?
I wish to shoot at them.
Okay, what are you shooting at them with?
Well, I already used my action to teleport Conqueror onto their ship,
Oh, you
so
can-
I have
I
a bonus
don't-
left.
Actually, I don't think you did.
I don't. Okay,
No, listen.
because I couldn't
this is a
see.
new
Did you
round.
use jump jet?
No.
Wait.
This is a new round.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But did we already do another round?
Yeah. This is your next turn.
Oh, okay. In that case, I want to fire the funny gun.
The Lancer?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you aiming it at?
Are there engines in range from here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Aim it
gonna
at
fire
his
at their
fat,
engine.
stupid head.
No, you're right next to them.
Okay, so the thing about targeting individual people is if you do that, you are gonna roll at disadvantage because the servos aren't great. They're designed to hit bigger things, not individual people.
Okay, fine. I'm shooting their engine, like I said.
I kill murder. Murder die.
Okay,
Killing their engine.
go ahead and, what's your normal attack plus modifier?
Well, it depends on what we're rolling with. I assume you say Dex.
I believe so, yes.
Let me just double check that. Okay,
So-
that's a 3. That's a +6.
Whatever you roll with for your attack, you would add that to the d20.
Where's the d20? 1d20 +6, and anything else?
Not that I know of.
All right. Fire.
That hits.
Not
Go
bad.
ahead and roll 4d4.
4d4 of the Lancer.
So that's
I'm
11
helping.
points of damage to the engine in the back. It's not looking good. You're starting to see bits fall off of that thing that, as an engineer, you know they kind of need.
All right. So with my bonus action, I'm gonna shoot someone.
Okay. I moved your token to the Dahlgren.
Not
The
on there. right?
Dahlgren map.
Okay,
So
okay.
if you're shooting someone from a distance,
Let me just check the range on the Swift block again. See if you're okay with that.
the Swift Lock has a range of up to 30 feet.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I can't make that shot. I do have the flare. No, that's an action. Yeah, no, I don't know. Unless you want me to give you that shot, I don't think I can make it.
What's the range on the flare gun?
That would need an action, which I already used. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
No funny.
It's too bad. Your flare gun
Oh.
is in range.
Actually, what is the range on the cannon? Where's my cannon? Cannon, where are you? 60 feet? Is 60 feet in range?
60 feet, from where you're standing, yeah, that'll hit. You can hit this guy or this guy.
Who's the one that was already shot at? Where's Pete?
This guy. This
Yeah,
is
let's
Pete.
fire at Pete with the cannon.
This poor guy.
Cannon fire, you're funny.
Alright, so
But-
your clockwork cannon, 11 unfortunately does not hit. It shoots wide, pulverizes this crate.
Oh well. And that's my
Whoa.
turn.
Okay. And Delora still isn't back.
Did the Lord react to me hugging her and then destroying someone?
Well, I suppose we could just sit here until either crew drops dead.
We could just count it as reloaded, maybe.
Sure, alright. Delora's using their action to load torpedoes. That 3 turns into a 2. Because at the top of the round, it went down 1.
Okay.
So,
could use ship. Can we use ship movement?
Yes.
Can we get behind them?
I
Oh,
return.
wait.
Oh, hey,
they're
you're back.
Okay.
Never mind.
You're up.
Turn.
All right. So what's
Oh, and before I absolutely destroyed someone with a lot of damage, I hugged you because you looked like you were.
I have a massive headache.
That's too bad. Anyway, you're up.
So what does Delora see from her position at the helm?
From your position at the helm, you see a fucking robot harassing the captain of the enemy ship, and a couple of your crewmen towards the bow, firing pot shots at the enemy vessel.
Are we, like, right next to the ship, or still, like, a bit away?
It is also at this moment that a flying monkey appears.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Because
Is that flying monkey?
Because B asked me to spawn his godforsaken monkey.
Yeah,
Is
my
that
little
flying
creatures. My little creatures with no visibility. My poor blind creatures.
Is that flying monkey with us? She asks.
Yes.
Yeah, it's always been with us. What do you mean? They've always been part of the crew.
My bad. All right,
Right.
Delora, what are you
My
doing?
kindred being.
So, seeing the complete and utter mess that is currently occurring on the other ship, Delora shrugs, tries to wipe some blood off of her face, fails, and the nosebleed continues anyway, and decides to make her way to the side of the ship to see if she can get over to the other ship as well.
You're boarding.
Yes, I'm going to attempt to board the ship.
Okay, so the thing about boarding is, from this distance, it's fairly easy to do. You just push yourself off of this ship and let the zero gravity do the rest until you reach the other ship.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to take half your movement.
And what part of the ship is closest to ours? Is it just like it's angled right now?
Yeah, I
Be the-
moved your
it'd be
token
the
over to the Dahlgren to show you where you would land.
Okay. Oh, this looks like a terrible idea.
I'm in space.
Because what she's going to try and do is she wants to sneak onto the ship in the hopes of messing around with whatever.
Sneaking
maybe-
is no longer on
You're
the
not
table.
sneaking.
They
Yeah.
can see you floating towards them.
That's not going to work. That's a great way to commit suicide. This
The
is
other
not going to
option
work.
is don't follow the crazy robot with like
We do have
22
cannons that were-
AC and 2 attacks and guns and weapons.
That's true. I think
I was
in that-
designed to be here. You're not.
So that's suicide. The henchmen are currently in a potshot battle. It seems like with our crew, at least the ones that are not getting their face turned into Swiss cheese by the robot. So what she's probably going to want to do is to ensure that by some stroke of miraculous luck, the henchmen do not disable the robot and make sure that the ship cannot escape further by further attacking the sails.
Your Lancer is already fired this turn.
Oh, so we can't do that either. Are the torpedo bays still good?
They will
almost-
be ready in 2 turns.
In that case, Dolores is going to watch the fireworks and try to deal with the nosebleed problem.
Okay.
Get behind them.
So
maybe.
you are not boarding. I'll just move your token back over here.
Actually, shit,
Yeah.
since the captain's busy being attacked, we could probably get behind them and they won't be able to turn around.
Actually,
point.
yeah, the helm is being distracted at the moment.
I was hoping the rest of the crew goes to save them instead of firing at us.
We're going to turn about here then and go around ship. So that's what, 2 turns just to move the ship? in
That's
this
2
direction?
turns to get the angle right, yeah.
Yeah. So it's 3.
You want me to do it?
4. No, I got it.
Okay.
And 5.
5 and 6, because it's every 45 degrees. I see what you're doing here.
Yep, there we go. Cool. So we are here now,
Okay, cool.
and actually, now that I think about it, since we're behind the ship, unless I spent all my movement points just moving the ship, so I can't now try to get on the ship myself.
Ship movement and regular movement is separate.
Okay. So can I now attempt to? Is the captain's quarters like? I'm assuming this is covered. This
Yeah.
Is not this. Okay, it's covered. Can I somehow get from the bow of our ship onto the top of the captain's quarters?
You can
the
certainly
movement.
try. It'll cost you half your movement. I've decided all
That's not-
boarding actions cost half your movement.
Unless you do something else.
Unless you do something else.
We don't have a
Teleports
catapult on
you.
our ship, do we?
Like
You
jump.
do not have a catapult. You do,
Alright.
however, have, like, harpoon guns for, like, grappling lines.
Do I know that Felicity can just teleport people?
Felicet.
I'd say that you got
That's all
brief,
set.
yeah.
I kind of used up
Alright.
my actions, but
Oh, so okay, so Felicet already.
This is more or less what you're facing.
Alright.
sheep.
So, Delora would have not known that Felicet had already used her teleport spell to send over the robot, but as soon as she figures it out, she's probably going to try and get onto the ship herself, or by herself.
Okay. So you are boarding.
Mm-hmm.
So move
Why not?
you back here, and I will say you are on top of this thing, overlooking Conqueror and the Captain at the moment. You have
So our angle's like over here now.
you have 15 feet of movement left.
Cool. Is Conqueror just about to turn the captain into soup?
Oh my god, look at him.
More or less, yes.
I am
Look at his
actively.
face.
I am actively about to turn him into soup.
This
I
is
know,
the
really
look
does
he's
look-
giving.
His
Yeah, no,
face does
he's-
actually
he
look
has the
very
frightened
concerned.
expression.
POV, you were going to be soup.
Conqueror, you're gonna absolutely hate me for this, but I'm gonna just go over here. She's going to crawl over to the edge of the roof of the captain's quarters
Mm-hmm.
with her remaining. She's gonna look. She's gonna pop her head out and just look down at the captain and be like, "Hi."
He looks up and he's like, huh? Oh god, another one! Why are we not repelling borders?
As you can see, me and my compatriots have more or less taken control of the situation. So, and my metallic friend here is in a very frustrated, very punchy mood. So I strongly suggest that if you don't want to lose your head to have your head turned into space dust, that you surrender. She's gonna try and persuade him to.
You're gonna try to persuade. Okay, make a persuasion check.
Fun. Where's persuasion on my thing here? Oh, here it
Shouldn't she
is.
get advantage because I intimidated the guy into the frightened condition?
I'll allow
Or do I
it.
have
I'll allow
No
it.
advantage.
That's a natural 20. Oh Christ. So the
I have
captain
an out for you, big dog.
looks at
I have an out
you,
for you.
looks at Conqueror, looks back at you, looks back at Conqueror, and says, "Stand down! Stand down! Okay. We surrender."
She does a kind of a very she does a rather obnoxious bow. I love it when a plan comes together.
I wonder
I'm
if the crew's gonna listen.
angry.
Does the crew listen?
Yeah. They stand down.
Okay.
The
I was gonna say
This
the crew
one
of
over
anyone-
here doesn't look happy about it, though.